big legal news of the week is the announcement from New York Attorney General Letitia James that she has filed a civil case and made some criminal referrals against the Trump Organization. She claims that the former president and his children inflated the value of multiple properties to secure better loan and tax terms. But is it all just a political witch hunt? Let's just ask our legal legend and the host of the podcast, The Dersh Show. He's also the author of The Price of Principle, Why Integrity is Worth the Consequences. Professor Alan Dershowitz. Professor, I've been scratching my head on this all week. What I've been trying to figure out is who's the victim here?
Well, I don't know. Certainly not the big banks. They have an obligation. If somebody wants to sell me a house and he says it's worth $1 million, and Zillow says it's worth $500,000, it's my obligation to check to see what it's really worth. Banks have enormous resources to be able to check. Take the big case that Letitia James focuses on, 40 Wall Street. Trump says it's worth $500 million. She says it's worth only $250 million. It's an easy issue to assess. You go and do the square footage. You figure out how much square footage is selling for in Wall Street at this particular point in time, and you do your own evaluation. Look, let's be very clear about this. If Donald Trump hadn't run for president and if he weren't running for president now, do you think she'd be doing this investigation? She ran on the campaign of getting Trump. She wants to get Trump one way or another. It's much different, obviously, in degree. What Stalin and Lavrenti Beria said to each other. Beria said to Stalin, "Show me the man, I'll find you the crime." This is an exact example of that. She went out to get him, and then she looked for crimes. That's not the American way.
Now, she's filed a civil case, but she's also made referrals to the Department of Justice. That would be. You
and I can make a referral to the Department of Justice. There's no binding effect of a referral.
Is there? But certainly. Are there issues of facts with respect to tax fraud, not the bank fraud issues, which I think is what she really focused on in her remarks, but there could be tax implications here, and is that something that, the Trump folks, they should be concerned about?
You always are concerned when the IRS is looking at your papers. First of all, for tax purposes, you have to individually prove that a given individual, Donald Trump or a member of his family, willfully evaded the taxes. Mm-hmm. Not that it was a matter of degree, not that, he said. It's a daunting criteria for the government to meet in a criminal tax case. Mm-hmm. And, we'll see where the facts come out. But again, nobody should ever be targeted based on the fact that they'd be running for president. That's just wrong. And it would be just as wrong if they targeted Joe Biden or if they had targeted Hillary Clinton.
For purely political purposes. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Alan Dershowitz, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your insights today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the truth. No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
me decide. Newsmax.
Real news.
For real people.